Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader at TechTrader.com. It is Wednesday, the 21st of August. These are the charts of the day. This is HB, folks. And look, today was a kind of a bizarre day, I thought, and a lot of stocks did okay. We had a little late sell-off in the afternoon after reaching new heights. And I'm not sure it's anything more than just some reaction to what's going on with some of the DC court trials and et cetera. I'm not going to comment on it politically. So here, we're taking a look at stocks that did well today, or stocks we're following that did well. Marijuana stocks certainly to the forefront. BLFS, the stock we traded as a day trade today, popped nicely. Got right to the declining tops line and backed off. But watch this one tomorrow, because if this gets through 672, we might get a quick run towards 8. Another stock in that group is, we'll jump over to it. CGC hit a new all-time high today at 40.26, reaching my first swing target. And next target's up in the mid-40s. That looks great, and it just came to a double top with 21 million shares. CRON, CRON, one of our other swing trades that also did well, jumping another 13% today. 31.9 million, that's the heaviest volume ever traded in company's history on a breakout day. Pretty intriguing. Looks to me like this may extend and try to make a run at $10. And Tilray, also in that group, exploded for the 5th day in a row. And today popped all the way up to 41 3/4 before backing off, still up 404. That's 11%, and the volume was solid at 10.2 million, the biggest volume since the first couple of days when it went public. So you can see that this one may have some momentum. It could still reach the mid-40s. Back to the list alphabetically, AMD is looking quite good. Look at this pattern. A strong run up, a 3-wave corrective coil, a breakout on big volume, even the biggest volume we've seen. Literally traded 192 million shares that breakout day. And then followed through for a couple of days. Now it's got an ascending bull coil. And you can tell that this, or wedge, and this stock looks like it's headed to 22 3/4 and then 25. BLFS exploded today. Strong breakout with big volume. We like this. I think the stock goes to 29, 35, and then maybe 40 eventually. Looks like a good swing to me. Cons, the retailer. Well, we were in cons way back in here. This stock's done very well for 2 years now. Having gone from mid-single digits to the 38 range, and now you can see multiple tops up here. But over the last couple of months, it's consolidated nicely and held support 3 times at 33. It looks like this falling, the wedge has been actually broken with a pop today, but I need more volume. And I'm going to want to see if this can take out the 38.5 area. Once we do that, my target's mid-40s. Well, California Resources looks like it might have reversed itself after coming down in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-wave decline to test a gap here with that big volume day in May. And near the bottom of the major channel, of the rising channel at this point, I'm going to have to say that this looks to me like the parallel channel right there. And we reached it, bounced off of it in the last couple of days. If we can get it up through this zone, right where it is now, I think we got a shot at first at 30, let's call it 36, and then 42. Crocs, a major breakout today, across a triple top with good volume. I'm looking for 22 and 25 going forward. What a chart. Nice rising parallel channel. CTRL broke out of a wedge and exploded today for 269 or 8%. And the volume was the second biggest we've seen all year. Pretty impressive. For me, I think this stock, if it gets through the highs from back in October, 36-ish, you might see something in the high 30s towards 39.40. DDD, well, this swing trade continues to work, and it's acting very well today. A nice wedge pop, and another pop today up 124.6% on 5.4 million. That's the biggest volume in about 6-7 sessions. It looks like it might be testing 23 and may get to 26. DocuSign, well, everyone likes this company. I do too. After running up and then pulling back in multiple tests of the 50 range, it held it. Breakout wedge, and then another breakout 4 days in a row. We're up now, and I think we're going to test as early as tomorrow, possibly 66. And beyond. FN, well, Fabrinet's beautiful chart. I mean, textbook. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, breakout of the neckline with a breakaway gap. And retest twice in this area, forming a coil, and a breakout and retest again. This run up has taken it from 37.5 to 48.20, and is right at resistance in that zone. Now, it might need some kind of pullback consolidation, but I think the stock is going to be headed into the mid-50s and then low to mid-60s eventually. HIIQ continues to push slowly but surely higher, and I'm looking for 64.5. That's my target at the top of this channel. Really nice run up, but let's not forget it's come from 31 to 55 literally in about 3 weeks. IQ, well, the three-wave corrective pullback may have found a bottom, but the snapback has gotten right to resistance. It's got to get through today's high. If we can do that, maybe it can extend. The next target's at 33.5, 38. Stay tuned. MDT. An important breakout occurred a couple weeks ago. You can see the way the stock is channeling up here. Today was an exceptional breakout spike up day on big volume and closing at the upper end of the range of 514 or 5.7%. A whopping 14.7 million. We haven't seen that in years. Looks to me like this is going to extend. At this point, the minimum I'd be looking for is something like this. Perhaps some sort of connection, and it may have hit that top today. But if the parallel line doesn't fail me, and this is what it looks like, then we might very well get this into near 100 short term. MGY, well, I want to show you this Magnolia oil and gas stock because after running up and then accelerating, it pulled back, popped and pulled back and forming a rising channel, but today it exploded through that on an accretive acquisition, and we might very well see this get into the mid to high teens. It looks really strong. RGS, that's Regis, broke out, breakaway gap, got up to resistance. Looking at the long-term chart, you can see that the stock has resistance up here, but may explode into the high 20s if it gets through it. Stitch Fix, one of our swing trades. Nice looking chart. After the run up to the top of the channel, pulled back, it broke out. We gave you a swing there. It's moved up nicely. It consolidated for a week. Today was a big day for it, in my opinion, up $1.85 or 5.6%. 2 million traded, 2.1 million. Volume picked up. Watch this carefully going forward. In the next couple of days, we get through 35.5. This could be as high as 40. 39.40, my short-term target. Toll Brothers, a residential builder, had an exceptional earnings report today, and with a major breakaway gap, we took out 3 moving averages and a trend line, a declining tops line, and lateral resistance and closed there. Very likely we get some follow-through that gets it up at least, I think, to 41. And beyond that, we may get on a secondary target up near 44. Those are my targets. I think today was a breakaway game changer day. VNET also popped $1.27 or 14% nearly. There's resistance at 11, 11.5, but if we get through that, I'm looking at 13.5, 14. Veristem might have broken out. It was up 30 cents, or 3.6%, and not enough with volume only 2.2 million for me to get overly excited, and particularly because there's a double top up at 9, 14, 15 range. So I'll say if we get through that, we're looking at 11.5, 12 zone. And finally, WUBA swing trade is working beautifully. After the island reversal, the stock is just ramping. It got through key resistance today and might very well test as early as tomorrow morning the 76.5 area. That's my short-term target. That's it for tonight, everybody. Have a good evening. This is HB, and I will talk to you tomorrow.